So, am I the asshole for wanting to use the hall pass my wife gave me 5 years ago when she cheated on me? Well, my wife, she's 35 years old, female. I'm a 35-year-old male. I've been married for 10 years. We have 2 children. My daughter's 9, my son's 7. 5 years ago, I found out that my wife had an affair. I felt crushed and numb because I love my wife a lot. Her affair partner told me about it when my wife called it off. The affair lasted 1 month, and my wife had called it off because she felt really guilty about it. When I confronted my wife about it, she was very remorseful and didn't deny anything. She said she'd do anything, follow any reconciliation steps I asked, and just begged not to break up our family. I asked her why she cheated, and she gave no excuses, and she just said it was for the thrill. My first reaction was to divorce, but after sitting on it for a week, I decided to just stick it out for our family. And because I still love my wife was very thankful, and she even told me I had a hall pass I could use whenever I wanted. Over the next year or so, my wife followed the reconciliation steps, which included therapy, getting sober, quitting her job, and a bunch of other things. I had forgiven my wife, but I could never forget. It would occasionally just replay in my mind my wife cheating on me. And that always hurt a lot. Fast forward to today, and my family is doing great. However, I have struck up a fellowship with Melissa, 32 years old, female, who I met at a bookstore. We had common interest in books for existentialism, metaphysics, and similar books. I don't know how, but when we met, we just clicked. We initially met every week at the bookstore to discuss books and life, but we started talking more about our personal life and then started going on coffee dates and brunches. One more thing we had in common was that Melissa, too, was married, and her husband, who had cheated on her many years ago. It's been almost a year since I met her, and Melissa's made it up front that she has very strong feelings for me and that she's never had these feelings for anyone else ever in her life. I too have a lot of feelings for her, but I feel guilty about it, so I haven't told her about them yet. I haven't crossed any physical boundaries, and I don't intend to. We only hug and hold hands, but I do want to explore more of emotional connection to her because I've never felt like this ever. I remember that my wife gave me a hall pass 5 years ago when she cheated on me. Would I be the asshole to use the hall pass to explore the emotional connection I have with Melissa?